Anything lost can be found again except for time wasted. A vision without...
What's going on, everybody? Season 1 of the documentary, man. This season is going to be, I'm going to have a lot of people talking, man. It's going to be former coaches, present coaches, man, parents, friends, family, man, and also my brother, man, who is also on this documentary with me. Shout out to Kevin Bailey, man. You know, this is where it all started, man. This is my previous high school, man. And a lot of people like to misconstrue situations, and they also like to lie and act like they always been in the spotlight. That wasn't for me. This is where it all started, man. This is where I played basketball my senior year. Senior year, I didn't get no burn. I got benched, you know what I'm saying? I got talked about, you know, I transferred here, and you know, and I thought I would play right away. Benched the whole season, you know what I'm saying? So I thought I would never play college basketball. That's what I was told by my coach. You know, I would go to him and say, what do you need me to do as a player? I would do anything. He'd say, okay, and then he'd brush it off. So, you know, I just want y'all to know where I'm coming from. I came straight from the bottom. Yeah, man, so this is the high school locker room, man, and I know after I cut my season short, y'all probably wondering what happened with me, where I would end up, you know, would I keep this dream going, would I keep pushing? But you know what, I had to prove they was asleep. You know what, I believed in myself, even if my coaches in high school didn't believe in me, if the people in the crowds didn't believe in me, I believed in me. AIP, anything is possible. So you know what, this is summer of '09, you know, I graduate, you know, I train real hard, and I'm going into the fall and I'm gonna try out for a junior college called Gordon College, because you know what, I was going to sign to Georgia Southern, but you know what, as a walk-on, but couldn't because I didn't make a high enough SAT score or ACT score. So you know what, I decided to go the junior college route. So I show up on campus, you know, after I trained real hard that summer, and I try out for the team, and you know what, I didn't make it. The college coach told me, he says, you're good, but at your height, being 5'10", 5'11", you have to be pretty amazing. So he didn't keep me. So you know what, that was another hit that I thought, oh, okay, that means that's a sign that it's over, but I had to keep the dream alive. So you know what, I met up with one of my assistant coaches in my high school. You know, we worked on my game, kept working on it, and you know what, I went to an open tryout and I made Carver College basketball team. That was a big accomplishment for me, considering the fact that I had been told by my high school coach that you will never play collegiate basketball, that this will probably be your last time playing organized basketball, that you're a street ball player. So I had proved him wrong, and that was already the first step. So the purpose of this video and this documentary, man, that me and my brother came up with is, it's a lot of kids, man. You know, it's high school kids that's getting cut. It's college kids that's getting cut. You know, it's middle school kids where it's coaches now telling them that they're not able to play. You know, I just met a dad last weekend say that my son probably won't be tall enough to play basketball. So, you know, I said, what type of stuff is that? So I said, man, how can I influence the streets? Basically being sarcastic, like, how can I get through to people? How can my story be heard? How can I do something positive? How can I give back? So it was by this documentary that I'm going to give back, because you know what? I'm going to show people that not only are they asleep, but what you got to do when they sleep. You have to wake them up. It's time to wake their ass up, you know? I got to get drafted. You know, the draft coming up in June. I'm trying to go to the D-League, you know, and that's a big accomplishment for me, because nobody's seen that coming from where I came from, you know. I came straight from the streets, you know what I'm saying? I dodged the theft case, you know, where my mom came and got me, where came and saved me out of trouble. You know, she came and got me. The cops called my mom and say that they had found us in a stolen car. She came and got me, and you know, she rescued me, what she always did. And she didn't care. She said, I don't care what anybody else out there doing. I don't care what everybody else doing. You my responsibility. So, you know, she came and got me out of trouble. And you know, I didn't understand then. I'm like, man, she too hard. I don't want to hear what she's saying. We were having a lot of problems, but to this day, I understand what she meant, considering that I have half of the neighborhood and half of my friends and some of my family are in the prison system, and they've lost their lives due to the Department of Corrections. So, you know, I feel like I dodged a bullet. So, you know, with me starting there, then, you know, I'm trying to play basketball, being called a street ball player, then being benched, then being cut my freshman year to finally making a collegiate team, and now possibly talked about being pro. That's a big accomplishment. That's like a dream that came true. And I'm still trying to face reality that's where I'm headed.